to my Blazing Knights. It's me, Blazeix, and welcome back to Blazeix Reacts. Today, we're going to be reacting to As the Sonic Heroes, Episode 16, Team Dark, Part 2 of 3. Without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Want to go check out Sonic Song 182's channel? The link will be down below. Want to go check out the original video stuff above? I could go check it out. Let's jump right in. Without further ado, Blazeix Reacts, let's blaze in action.
And welcome to part 2 of episode 16 of Ask the Sonic Heroes. I am Tails, I am one of your co-hosts, and I'm here with Sonic.
The other co-host.
Back to a question for Shadow.
Shadow?
1 through 30, please.
6.
6.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
It's not bad, but it's just silly. From Sonic 19.
Is it about Maria?
To Shadow, did you went to Disneyland? Or have you been to Disneyland? I guess the question is.
Yes, I have been to Disneyland. Fairly recently. Rouge took me. It was a pretty good time. We went during Halloween, so everybody
Ooh,
was, like,
spooky
in
season.
costume.
Would have been nice to have had your company without the Instagramming constantly.
Alright, you know, when you're in Disneyland, do as the Disneylanders do, you know what I'm saying? Plus, Omega, you cannot tell me that this picture of us on Splash Mountain is not
You're on the ride, taking the picture.
That is a good picture, us on Splash Mountain.
That was a pretty good one.
That is a
I
pretty
tried to
good
shield
one.
Omega a little bit to make sure he didn't get splashed too much, but
How
he
did
had his hands in the
they
air.
get him on
We
the
wanna
ride?
short-circuit the entire boat.
I am waterproof. It does not matter to me.
It can be a little shocking the first time.
Wow.
Very funny.
I think he was laughing at your pun.
Well, we got photobombed a couple of times because, you know, Shadow and me and Omega, we're pretty recognizable, so we'd just be, you know, we'd be waiting in line for a while, and Shadow's doing his Instagram thing, and then when we got to looking at the pictures afterwards, there was all kinds of people in the background like, oh my
Just like, hi!
Yeah, one time some kid was just trying to get his face in there. I had to, you stopped me, but God,
When in Disneyland, you have to behave, Shadow.
it was hard.
It is the happiest place in the world.
1 through 27.
Oh my.
please.
Okay. 20, please.
From Natalie Wong. Hey Rouge, what's the most expensive and cheapest thing you've ever stole?
I don't steal all that much these days. I have found other ways to acquire beautiful jewels that I've got my eye on.
Oh, really?
I
Don't kid yourself. You stole my wallet last week.
Okay, the wallet of my friends is a wallet of mine, okay?
Oh.
Sorry. But, however, that wallet was not the most expensive thing that I've stolen. One of my earlier escapades, I was very ambitious, and there was this ancient Egyptian artifact museum showing when I was over there, of course, in Egypt. And it's so long now, I can't even exactly remember what it was, but they had these vials there, and they had jewels as well,
Oh.
and they just really excited
They
me, so
look-
I pocketed those and bailed. I found out after
They look like
fact
the
when I
things
got
that
arrested
pharaohs
exactly
use to
how much
put
they
their
were
organs
worth.
in.
Well, I pretended that I didn't know any better because I was a bat, and you know, if you can play the victim card enough, people will tend to believe you maybe. So I did manage to get out of jail. They took my shiny artifacts though. That was unfortunate, but
That's sad.
those, I guess,
That is still sad.
those all together, I took a bunch of them. There were 10. I ran out with like a gigantic bag just full of things, and there were a lot of people screaming at me. But I didn't have the finesse back then. That was an earlier adventure of mine. So
What,
I
Teenage
think
Rouge?
that was one of the more expensive little ventures that I went on.
I always feel like Rouge should
and
have
the
something on her
cheapest-
head.
You know,
On her head, like a headband or like a hat.
I stole all the lollipops once from that like dish at the bank.
You monster.
I don't know.
You
they're like,
monster!
You don't have to pay for those.
Well,
I think they mean like shoplifting,
they-
like petty shoplifting.
Well, they cost something at some point, and when you take just the whole bowl and like just run off,
They
with
cost
it,
like
people get pretty
$5.
upset about it, and like that
So
is
many children were disappointed that day.
The children!
it was all done out of
Think of the
spite.
children!
I was angry at the teller after we talked about interest rates. It was terrible.
You've kind of mellowed out with that sort of thing lately.
Like I've got a bunch of regular jobs, and you know, if you get into too much trouble just for no reason, it gets a little bit tough with your government job. So, you know,
Just a
I
little
weigh,
bit.
yes, I weigh the benefits a little more now than I used to when I was newer at this.
All right, then, Tails. Question for Omega.
1 through 20, buddy.
15.
From Bernice Heath. To Omega, do you have a girlfriend? If so, who is she? If not, why not try Jenny, aka XJ9?
You mean the android from my life as a teenage robot.
I love that show.
Yes, I think that's
I
it.
think they do, yeah.
I believe she would be nice, to be fair. But if I had to be honest, I am not looking for romance. I am currently trying to make memories. So that way, the best moments of my life are spent with the people I care about. And at the moment, romance is not on my mind. Not
That's-
since the trash can.
Oh.
God's it's a trash
Omega, that's a
can.
very mature answer of you.
Very mature, honestly.
Always okay to not be interested in romance. There is no shame.
Good answer, Omega.
He's right.
All right, time.
Very mature answer.
Oh, is it my turn for that?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
He sounded so disappointed.
Sonic,
I
is this
know,
how you
like,
treat your
oh.
friends?
Like, okay.
Trying to get you some more spotlight, buddy. Come on.
And Tails, you say I'm the annoying one?
Oh, you better back off, buddy.
I don't know.
You want to
Shadows
go?
cut-
Tails, you will not
focus.
win. You will not win. You're too young to die.
Oh, I have ways. I have ways. Anyway, Omega.
He has a
1 through
feather.
16.
I pick number 3.
Oh, wow, I can't read. Hello. From Hedgehog Fan 13. To all, who's your favorite Disney villain?
Well, this is nicely themed.
What's with all
Wow.
these questions?
Wow.
My favorite Disney villain is Scar from The Lion King.
For me, I'm let's see. It's kind of hard for me to come up with which one off the top of my head.
There are a lot of good old school Disney villains, honestly.
Like the first ones I'm thinking of are
Like if you've seen
Ursula. She was a lot of fun.
Ursula is a good
Very
villain.
confident and conniving woman, and she had a great song. She was just a lot
Oh,
of
she-
fun.
she had the
great
greatest song,
presence
honestly.
in her film. Very neat.
Old school Disney
And
villains
I
have by
think
far the
that might
best
be tied
songs.
with the villain from Princess and the Frog.
Oh, he's so cool.
Yes, he's.
I forget his name.
He's
but so cool.
smooth.
You know, I think part of why I like those two, they're kind of similar in a way. Just really confident, like very smart villains who generally they make deals with the person that with the heroes of the story, and generally they kind of pull the strings on their deals in the background. But I
Because
think
I
that
have
there's
friends
kind of a
on the
suaveness to
other
them that
side.
I think is very cool.
My favorite villain from a Disney movie would be Yokai from Big Hero 6.
Ooh, good one.
His ability to not only be super smart, but also manage technology incredibly well. It is a feat that I have to say is quite impressive. That and the machines are quite scary to think about. The way that those micro machines work is incredibly impressive and dangerous.
Nanomachines, son.
They're called microbots.
Yeah, I was making
So
Metal Gear.
Rouge does like Big Heroes, does watch Big Hero 6. This is canon.
Well, sorry.
I couldn't help it.
This is canon IDW, by the way.
Metal Gear.
I don't understand what anyone's talking about anymore.
I can't keep up with Meme Lord Shadow, okay? I try.
Shadow.
I don't know when he's making jokes half the time or if he's just confused about something, and I think it crosses paths sometimes.
I never am confused about anything.
Well, that's
I love how
because
they
you're
made
on
Shadow
Twitter
more
with
jovial.
meme.
I'm the ultimate.
And add hashtag to it so no one notices.
No one memes like Shadow.
No one
Alrighty
means
then.
like Shadow. Somebody put that on a shirt.
Oh no!
No one goes skating around wearing jets like Shadow.
I'm inherently and incredibly manly.
As you see, I've got coolness to spare.
Not a bit of him scraggly or scrawny.
Oh my god.
Are we really doing this?
What?
And every last inch of him's covered in
Chest
chest
hair.
hair.
In all of my decorations.
My what a guy, Shadow.
We're just gonna
Alright.
do this all day.
Please make this into a video.
This
Does
is
this
the
video
Dark
exist?
Disney edition.
I love
Oh
it.
my god.
Alrighty then, Shadow. 1 through 30 again.
Let's do number 18.
From Sylvia White. Shadow, why do you really pick on Silver? What did he do to tick you off? This show is amazing.
Are you kidding me? Why do I pick on Silver? Okay, you've seen the show. This is good. So, you can't tell me that you just don't want to punch him in the face every time he opens his dumb mouth.
Oh my gosh.
He's just so Silver.
He doesn't even give a reason. It's just he's so silver.
Not to mention the crimes he committed last episode.
Remember, no burning down the set this time. Alrighty then, Rouge, 1 through 27.
And he didn't burn down the set?
with that kind of threat in the air. 14.
Number 14, from Philip Everett to Rouge. How do you feel about some people shipping you with Blaze due to your special victory animation in Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games?
Oh.
Wait, what?
Well, first of all, I could do worse than Blaze, honestly.
Oh.
Dang!
I guess I don't really mind. You know, people can do what they want. Like, I've seen some pretty creepy ships. This one, I don't think this one's very.
Honestly, I did see a cool picture of Blaze
one
in
I
silver
prefer, really.
in human form. The artist who drew
But you know, she's
drew them
she's pretty cool.
really
and,
talented.
She's very shy too. It's like she's getting better, but I like to, you know, you've seen the way I interact with like Knuckles at times. I like to I like to pull people out of their shells a little bit, you know, get them to have a little bit more fun, get more engaged with the situation. So, the same thing applies to Blaze, really. With our victory pose, you know, she was just standing there so regal, but I know she was really excited, and I am competitive.
I wanna see this
all
victory
get out,
pose.
So I was really pumped to have won the different events that we did.
Sadly,
And
never got
also,
to play
I
the
was
game.
playable for the first time in these games, yes. So, I got her going
Rouge
to
has, like,
just
the
let
best
her,
voice
like,
in this
help her
cast.
express a little bit of the excitement of kicking everyone's butt.
And
in
again,
that
it's been a
event.
while since we've heard
And
Korean.
so I pulled her up.
Oh,
to
there it
the
is!
Swirl, and we, you know, that made for an excellent pose. Definitely got us more attention from the judges. Even bigger claps. That was fantastic.
Bravo,
I guess the
bravo.
question was- I think I answered it already, but it was as for whether like what I think about people shipping Blaze and I, well, I don't know. Do what you want. Again, like I said, I could do worse. It could be like Eggman or something.
Yeah.
I
Ugh.
think that's the absolute worst for
Silver.
anybody.
Yes. Or it could have been Silver. That would have been a little worse.
Oh my goodness. Why does everybody hate
The
it so
silver
I
bash!
just answered this
I
question.
feel bad for the guy.
Honestly, good lord.
Okay, the Tails question for Omega.
I pick number 1.
From Comic Sans 42. E123. I've gotta ask, if you could have an organic body like your pals on Team Dark, what would you be? Wow, I can't read. So let me start over.
Says the child genius.
Leave me alone. At least I can read the word organic. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Here we go. Okay. From Comic Sans 42. E123. I've gotta ask, if you could have an organic body like your pals on Team Dark, what would you be? Like, say, a bat like Rouge or something else?
to mix things up, I think I would be a bear.
That makes sense.
Wholeheartedly.
Ah!
I cannot see myself not having my sharp robotic claws. As such, to compensate for this, I will have to be a bear with really large claws.
I can see that.
Idea.
I can see that,
Retain a
honestly.
little bit of your size and bulk too, so it
Like,
wouldn't
I can
be
see the
a
bulkiness
jarring
of it.
difference From like it wouldn't be a jarring difference between being how you are now to being an animal.
That could be a
that
a
really makes sense,
storyline
Omega.
in the IDW
Change your
comics.
name at all, Omega?
Honestly,
am
I
not
can
good
see this.
With basic names, I only know coding.
They canonically
and
already did a
who
zombie
you people
apocalypse.
are
Why
and your
would this be any
names.
different?
As such, my creativity circuit is at a standstill. I would just be Omega the Bear.
That sounds good to
sounds
me.
really
Sounds
good.
amazing.
Omega the
On
Bear!
to ourselves another group question.
14.
From Kit Kat Van Cara to Shadow, Rouge, or Omega. Do any of you set up playdates with Cream? I know you're all tough, but you need some time to relax, and Cream only really plays with Charmy and Tails. Or me, really. If you do, what games do you play with her?
That would be
Why
adorable.
would I hang out with a little girl who collects flowers? That would be totally weird. It's not like she taught me how to make flower arrangements one time or something.
She totally did!
Okay.
I don't know about you guys, but
So, I, of course, never went there with Shadow involving anything about having some flower talk to make. But completely on my own, of course. I have actually been to more of the tea parties with Cream. You remember that she used to invite me to them, and I would tell her that I was too busy all of the time? Well, you know, I am a very busy bat, and I think the idea of a tea party was, you know, it just seemed so, it seemed like a little kid thing to do, and I was a little bit...
She's like 6!
You know, every once in a while I go back for them now. She's a very good little hostess, actually. She makes, like, she and her mom make a lot of really delicious little cakes and these small cookies. The tea is very good.
It's Cream,
Make
of
a little
course.
Side
Gosh.
salad.
Vanilla's pies are to die for. Not that I've ever been over to try.
Yes, you have. We know you have, Shadow.
I
You
have
can't hide
been
it.
over to Vanilla and Cream's house before. They asked me to do menial house labor, which is fine, as I need to pass the time every now and then. And utilizing my abilities to benefit others is always a good thing. I use my large robotic claws as blenders every now and then, and mixers, to allow for great and excellent smoothies, and even better cake batters.
So you just openly like to go over, huh?
They enjoy having me over. As such, I do not want to refuse their company.
You
as that
can't!
favor.
It's
you know,
Cream!
Cream has seen a little bit more of us, I guess, in the last couple of years.
Well,
A couple
that's
more
nice.
of them.
Yeah, well, us as in Omega and I, of course.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well then, I think that puts a button on part 2 then, and I...
That was a cute
head
question
out.
to end
See you
on.
all next time.
This is Tails signing out.
This is Shadow, and
I really want to see a
I forgot to water my poinsettias. I'll be right back.
see the Team Rose
This is
next.
Rouge with the
I know we have one more
craving for
part.
Apple pie.
E123 Omega. Sometimes it is difficult to clean off the cake batter.
Great. Now I'm hoping I get. Now I'm hoping that I just get done with the next part sooner, so we can get on to Team Rose. It has been quite a while since we've seen Cream. And generally speaking, I just really want to see Team Rose because Cream's also a part of Team Rose. But now I'm kind of just thinking, like, that would make in Omega as a bear. It's not something I wanted, but now I want to see it. Because, one, it fits because he's big and bulky and still has claws. But I feel like this could easily be a storyline in the IDW comics. Like, oh, Omega becomes a bear now. Gerald becomes a rabbit. I don't know. Like turning the robots into organic life forms, even for like an art, that would still be interesting. I would love to see it. I'm giving you ideas, IDW. Make it happen. Or I guess Sonic Tone 182 is giving you ideas. Make it happen. We want to see Omega the bear. Anyways, I do hope you all enjoy. Be sure to leave a like, add to your favorites, want to see more Square Time videos from this channel, subscribe. I make videos weekly or daily depending on my schedule. Have any requests for reactions whatsoever, leave a link to that video down below. Make sure it's something I'd be interested in. Like Mario, Sonic, Ben 10, TMNT, or Pokemon, and I will definitely react to it. Our goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers, so how many reach that goal, and we'll get a special video from yours truly. With that being said, I hope you all enjoy. Stay tuned for more videos, and remember, many hearts never apart. Live my Blazing Knights, BLAZIX, blazing out! Until next time, take care.